Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is an in separation read for the star sign of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, if you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button, it'd be absolutely gratefully appreciated. And we're going to get right into it. So, any energies please, any guidance for the star sign of Sagittarius in separation please. Sagittarius in separation. What guidance have you got? What guidance? Wow. All right, Two of Cups. It's also, to me, a bit of a lover's card, okay? So you want happiness. You want the happy life, happy wife, the kids playing in the yard and everybody happy here. Very much in your emotions at the moment, Sagittarius. You want this to work out. You want to not be in separation anymore, okay? Two beautiful cards, absolutely gorgeous. So if this is the outcome, brilliant. Okay, so we'll keep on going. All right, Sagittarius, advice please in separation. Okay, Sagittarius. The Empress. You could be dealing with a Taurus and or Libran, okay? You want financial and emotional, spiritual, everything bounty. You want everything to be beautiful and bountiful in your life. You want the comforts in life. You'll notice that she's sitting on many cushions here. Her robes look very comfortable and flowing, almost silk-like. So you like the finer things. You want the finer things. You also want to be acknowledged for just your status in this relationship. You are the Empress, okay? You're the Queen of Queens, even if you're a male. You are the Empress in this situation. You want to be acknowledged for that, okay? Nine of Pentacles, yes. You want financial security. It means a lot to you to have your own financial security. Maybe it's been lost in this separation, or maybe you're finding it through this separation, but this is definitely individual bounty. Okay, you could also be dealing with a Taurus. I mean, being the Nine of Pentacles here and the Empress here, it could have a lot to do with a Taurus. Okay, talk about a Taurus. Wow. Yes, it seems you're very much dealing with an earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and or both sides of this situation want financial security. Okay, both these women are looking towards the Empress here. Okay, you could be dealing with three individual women at this stage. A younger, an elder, and a woman in the middle. I mean, this could be your mother, your child, and your wife. Okay. Okay. Well, the Empress seems to be feeling left out in the cold. Left out in the cold financially. It looks like this separation has affected you quite significantly when it comes to your finances. It could have been an injury at work or something like that. You know, you could have broken your leg and now you can no longer work. And it was a start of the breakdown of the relationship. You may have had to flee with another member of your family here. Risk going out into the cold when you weren't quite ready to get away from this feeling of not having enough. I'll get into it. Yes, well, it looks like the justice system is now getting involved, or it could also involve a Libra. Major Arcana. The scales of justice there and the sword of truth. Okay, this could be you casting judgment on the situation and saying, right, I can't do this anymore, I'm out of here, with the Five of Pentacles. As I said, or you could be dealing with a very stern Libran here, or the justice system is involved, but I'll keep on going. All right, this Queen of Pentacles has had a new insight, a new way of thinking. This situation has brought it about. The universe has given this new insight. Okay. The new insight. Even though this Empress has been left out in the cold, she's still putting that passionate idea out there. Maybe if you're the one that's escaped from a situation where finances weren't going so well, you now have the world in your hand. Okay, the world in your hand. You're holding on to that original passionate idea of, yeah, I need to change. Okay. And you're looking out into the horizon. It's a clear, beautiful day. You've got clarity of thought. You're dressed well, very adequately for the conditions, but quite regally as well. So it seems you've got yourself together in this situation. You have the world in your hand, okay? All right, King of Cups. Yes, you could be dealing with a male water sign here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This King of Cups has got his emotions in check. He's got his 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water. Could also, yeah, definitely Pisces with the fish there. Okay. He's a little bit stern, so he might not be that forthcoming with his emotions, even though he might know them. Okay, let me show you his face there. He's looking quite stern. All right. So, yeah, she may be finding that if you're dealing with a King of Cups, he's got very stern and it looks like it's going to be all very serious. Okay, he might have cut it himself off. He might be doing well financially for himself because this King certainly is. Okay. But he is sitting on a very cold, hard throne here. So, yes, he could have pulled back and his emotions have got slightly cold. 10 of Cups, there it is again. This Queen of Pentacles has got a brand new idea, and that brand new idea is, I just want to be happy. Now, this may not be a brand new idea, but it's really focal in your mind. I just want to be happy. I just want to have that partner. I want to have fun. I want to have kids playing in the yard and everything beautiful. Just want to be happy. Definitely. Okay. Yes, very confused. I don't think both sides are working together very well at all. I think there's a definite lack of communication going on here, or if there is communication, it's not understood by both sides. We tend to understand from our own perspectives and our own life experiences. So you might be coming at somebody and trying to explain your situation, or trying to come across, or vice versa, the other side's doing that. And I think with the perception filter that each individual has, it's not getting understood. Each party's not getting each other at all at the moment. Okay, this person here is blindfolded and bound, but it's a very loose binding. And also looking a little bit impoverished, a little bit barefoot and sort of left out in the cold here to be, to your own devices. This is a minor arcana, so these are just thoughts. The one thing we can do in any situation is change the way we perceive any situation or how we look at it. So I think this is really important in this situation, whether it's yourself or the other party. It might be time to step away from those thoughts a little bit, get that binding a little bit loose. Once that binding becomes loose, your blindfold's going to fall off, and you're going to realise that most of these statements or these thoughts are in the past. There is one at the front there, so if you step this way you might walk into it, but the rest of it's all clear. Okay, so yes, it might be time to change your perspective slightly, even though it's not the Hangman card. It's getting trapped in your head too much about this. Could have come from somebody coming in and saying something they really didn't think about. The Page of Swords is the youngest member of the court cards. and they have this sword aloft. Now you could liken this person to somebody who's new to the battle, brand new to the battle, and is just swinging that sword left, right and centre, trying to hit home somewhere without really thinking about it, without the expertise, that sort of thing. And it looks like that's really hurt in this situation. Okay. Yes, it's put you back into hermetic mode. Hermetic mode is not a bad thing. I actually see it as quite a good thing. And or this is a Virgo, which could be the earth sign you're dealing with. You've got the star in your lantern there. So you want to be on top of this situation. You're also holding what I see as that original passionate idea, that first wand. You've gone internal to figure out what is going on. And I think that's with this Eight of Swords here. It can end up quite internal, but this is just mulling over the thoughts over and over and over again to a point where you're trapped. But with the hermit mode, you're starting to get some clarity. There's light being shone on the darkness. You're starting to get a better perspective and you're starting to understand. Very good place to be. It's always good to check in with yourself. Much better than going out and throwing statements or comments that can hurt, whether it's yourself or the other party. Okay, going in and saying, oh, you should have done this and blah, 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 that sort of thing. Whereas if you pull back and actually have a look at yourself and the situation, I think it's going to be to everyone's advantage. As I said, if you're finding the other person doing this, pull back. All right. At that stage, you might be able to think about, well, wait a second, I actually want to offer a cup of love back to this individual. This Knight comes slowly. He's thought a lot about his emotions. He's holding his emotions out in front of him, wanting someone to receive it. He's quite romantic in that sense. This could be your King of Cups here, coming down from his cold ice throne, putting on his best outfit, hopping on the white steed and saying, well, this coldness is not working for me. I'm sitting here by myself in the middle of this ocean of emotion here, cold as ice. It might be time to actually start to warm up and offer my cup. This Knight's also looking at the Ten of Cups, so if this is the other side, they want this too. Okay, they want this too. Yes, that passionate spark, that wand you were holding when you're in hermetic mode, that wand you were holding when you were looking out to the world with the world in your hand, here it is. A new passionate start. Now, whether it's a new passionate start in yourself or in this relationship, we'll get some more clarification. All right, so I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot to clarify that Ace of Wands. Can we have some advice, please, for Sagittarius in their separation situation, please? Advice for Sagittarius in their separation situation. Oops, sorry, flew onto the ground. One sec. Two of them. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit my mic then. I hope it didn't affect your hearing any? Oh, dearie me. Okay. Conflict and defeat. Five of Swords. Deception and envy. Seven of Swords. There's been a lot of pain in the past. I don't think things have been clear. I don't think you've been understanding each other. One party feels quite defeated, left out in the cold. There was deception of some kind here. Maybe over money. One person envious of one person's got more of the money. If this is in court, you're going through a whole heap of pain at the moment. And I'm sorry if that's your case. I'll get some more clarification. More clarification, please, for Sagittarius. What's the potential outcome here? What's the potential outcome? 2 fell out. I'll take those. No, more than 2. I'm going to put them back. I want a couple. What's a potential outcome in this situation, this separation situation that Sagittarius is going through here? Potential outcome, please. Prosperity begins. Prosperity in being recognised and rewarded. There's going to be an inevitable upturn here. Yes, you might be going through this terrible conflict. You might feel completely defeated. You might feel like you were deceived. Or you might be envious of the other party, or vice versa. But there's going to be a major change coming in for you, Sagittarius. I think you've got to start to be recognised for exactly who you are. And there'll be rewards coming with it. I think you're bored of the way it was. And that's why you went into hermetic mode. I think this hermetic mode, or being in a hermit state, is only for the good for you. I think it's going to bring incredible enlightenment to you. If this conflict keeps on going and deception and deceit keeps on going, it might be time to disconnect from the situation. Realise that you deserve to be recognised and get some sort of reward from this. You might be getting that payout in the court case here. There's still a lot of steps to go though. There's still a lot of steps to go. If you have a look at this card, there may seem like you, at any time, you might fall through the floor, but if you actually look, that's actually quite a small gap. And it looks like you could easily step over it. It's just the fear of doing it. I know I'm a little bit frightened of heights, and I'd be a little bit unstable taking that step. But I think the universe is trying to say, right, you need to do this. If it's all really going bad, you really need to make the step. You need to remove yourself from the situation. You need to get yourself organised. Okay. This involves potential marriage, family, child. There's children involved, which is making it more harder. Yes. Moving on from the pain. Moving on from the troubles. Leaving the pain in the past. Moving on, heading towards this King of Cups. I'm sorry, the 10 of Cups, excuse me. There is a profound spiritual union here. But if you have a look at this card, both individuals are very equal. They are looking at each other the same, with loving admiration. If that's what you had in your relationship, we'll definitely go for it. But if this isn't present, if this was never present, it's time to walk away and find someone who would look at you like that. Okay? Find someone that will be your equal partner. But if you feel that you had this, if you two just adored each other at one stage, the universe is saying it's still there. and there will be a reunion. Okay? It's going to take moving on from all these obstacles, conflicts, perceived deceptions and defeats, to go inside, to check in with yourself, to realise you want the happy home, the happy life, happy children. Okay? All right. Well, I'm just going to have a look at your love blocks to see if there's anything to do. We can, see if there's anything we can help with here. Any love blocks affecting Sagittarius in this separation situation, please? Any love blocks, please? Any love blocks? Thank you. All right, Sagittarius. Overcome fear. Accept and nurture your fear and move forward anyway. Yes. Don't be frightened taking that step. Even though you might feel like you're going to fall into an abyss, don't be frightened to take that next step. Whatever your gut's telling you to do. All right? Quieten your mind. Go inside. Disconnect from the world. Maybe do some meditations or stuff like that. But yes, take that step, Sagittarius. You can do it. I've got great faith in you. You can see she's holding on to a ball of fear, metal ball, but it's not actually attached to her. Okay? So it's your choice. You can choose to remain barefoot and a bit destitute in fear, or you can take this step off the path that you've been on and head towards success and freedom. You know which way to go, Sagittarius. All right. And any love blocks affecting the other party in this situation, please? Sagittarius in separation. Sagittarius in separation, please. Any love blocks affecting the other party, please? Thank you. Values. Reassess what is important to you now. Okay, you can see she's got all these in little boxes here. The car, wealth, all sorts of bits and pieces, job, that sort of thing. But what's she holding in her hand? Love. Love's all that matters. So I think the other party's starting to realise that finances aren't everything. Love is what matters. Okay? So yes. All right, I hope that helped, Sagittarius. If you'd like to like, subscribe and hit that bell button, I'd gratefully appreciate it. Excuse me. And I'd just like to say bye for now.